We're going to be performing on the CMA Awards, and I think people can expect a lot of shaky knees and a lot of girls, and a really, really great song that everybody knows that we're all so excited to sing and be a part of.
I think that there's this big celebration of women at this year's show, and it's so nice to see because there's been a lot of talk over the last couple of years about the lack of female airplay, and it's like now it's actually happening. Like, people are taking action, and women are taking women on tours, and they're putting women on the shows, and so I think the CMA is actually putting action into a lot of talk.
The day leading up to the awards is kind of like organized chaos. Like, you have a very, very tight schedule, and somehow you always end up like an hour behind schedule. That's just, you go into it, that's going to happen. We'll be doing hair and makeup probably pretty early, and like some press stuff, so it just kind of, it's a lot for everybody.
We were out late last night, so it's like you wake up with a start,
I am so looking forward to seeing the medley with Dolly and Carrie and everybody. I mean, the women on that medley are just insane. So I think that's going to be my favorite.
And just seeing Dolly walk
just
around.
Seeing Dolly, yeah.
That's the performance we're looking for.
Yeah.
Seeing Dolly walk around backstage.
Yeah.
We learned from Carrie Underwood that she's absolutely Entertainer of the Year, like 100%. She's one of the most incredible entertainers in music, not just in country. She definitely transcends genres. She's kind of like our generation's Dolly Parton, is what I like to say. But she's a mother, a friend, an entrepreneur. She's a philanthropist and a songwriter and an actress. She's incredible. She taught us a lot. We're really, really lucky to have had that experience with her.
Well, we were joking with Maddie and Tay earlier. We're like, if she doesn't win Entertainer of the Year, we're going to pull a Kanye West and just go up and just grab it and give it to her anyway. We won't, but we thought that was pretty funny.
Ooh, I might. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'm not joking.
We celebrated our single, Buy My Own Drinks. We went top 5, and I believe that was the first time since the Dixie Chicks in like 16 years. And so Camus, which is our favorite wine, sent us this big, beautiful bottle of wine. I think it was
we didn't buy. We still can't buy it.
Yeah. It was equivalent to like 4 bottles. And so we told our band, we were like, hey, we really need to talk to you guys. Like, someone's in trouble. We need you guys to meet us on the bus after the show. And so they were all freaked out. And we get on the bus, and we were like, surprise, and open this big bottle of wine and celebrate it.
We abuse them. It's our favorite thing to do. When we get bored, we just abuse the guys.
We abuse them, then give them Camus.
Right.
It's not too bad.
They're fine.
Man, the album Blue Roses is a labor of love of the past 6 years, but really of our whole lives, because this is our debut album. So, we've been writing for this thing for really our whole lives.
Since I was 9?
Yeah, and that's how we formed, was as songwriters. So just to be able to like cherry pick those stories of what's finally going to be our first introduction to the world is something I think we'll never forget, because that was a really wild experience. And then the feedback was so amazing, and it's just been like the biggest blessing for us this year.
And really seeing that the community, the songwriting community, come in and be a part of that record in such a big way. They were the first people who embraced us individually as we came to town, way before a record deal or anything like that. So seeing those names that really kind of brought us up and taught us how to be artists and writers on the record and on those songs is incredible.